Did you not hear what I said?
I did.
You're not gonna do it?
I'm gonna try this real quick, and if it happens again, then...
Okay. Ads, by the way.
What?
So you may want to wait a moment.
Oh.
That's another thing I'm gonna do in the new year is more. Start running more ads. I may just have that on a timer. Especially for like chill streams like this,
That's probably something I should get
where
behind
I'm just
too.
sitting down and shiny hunting and not doing a whole lot. Like, I think 3 minutes of ads every hour is not a bad idea.
It's back up or no?
Yeah, back up completely.
It is? Oh. And my Twitch is lying to me. Okay, cool. Or maybe it was on super delay. Who knows? Okay. Try this again. Oh, wait. I'm already over here. I think it's...
Also, you know, this totally means that we could have done Zenbait tonight.
Yeah, we could have, but you know what? It's fine.
It's fine.
We're good. It's alright. Just
Yeah, we kind of needed a break.
little chill. I don't think I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of did.
But why?
I think if I did Zenbait this week, I would have been so stressed about Milcery.
Why?
Because keep in mind, I still have, like, after today, 32 left to get.
Well, yeah, but it's not like a time...
No, it is.
Oh, is it?
Technically speaking, the event has already ended. But I have not updated my game since it ended. So I still have the events.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that over the course of this weekend, I can just update both Scarlet and Violet and get all the new shit.
It do be
Good.
back.
Yeah.
Shout out to freaking stupid computers.
I can actually talk about what's going on in the current events going on in Scarlet and Violet because none of them are
Spoilers.
well, okay. I can put it in a way that's definitely not spoilers, that for sure.
Glide.
What's going on right now is an outbreak similar to this Milcery one. But instead of it being for 3 different Pokemon, for this one it's Milcery, Flabebe, and Litwick. It's just for Delibird.
Oh man, I forgot this happened so fast. Just for Delibird?
Yep, just for Delibird. And it actually functions in the exact same way as this, where Delibird has just a base 0.5% chance of being shiny.
That's too low. But we know how...
No. That's incredibly high, actually.
What was it?
0.5.
Okay, yeah, no.
Keep in mind, it's usually like, hold on. I mean, the base odds are 0.02. Is that right? Yeah, 0.02%. 0.5% is significantly better. Because 0.5% is 1 in 200. Which, for the iteration time that you have in Scarlet and Violet, is phenomenal. Like, it's literally better than the best odds you can get outside of events like that.
Okay.
So it's actually, like, ridiculous. Like, it's the only reason why I'm doing this Milcery. Why I'm getting 64 of them and not 7.
Can you... Mom, move! Mom, move! I need to jack in.
Oh my.
You don't understand. Wow. Forgot that they really just throw you in. This is the first dungeon.
Wow. Already?
Yes. They really just throw you in, and I'm okay with that.
Honestly, I'm down for games that are just like, yeah, we have a very basic system, and you're gonna learn more stuff as it goes along. There's no point in teaching you about stuff that isn't here yet. So here's the basic shit. Go have fun.
Yeah.
By the way, here's the first dungeon.
Anyways, go fight the first boss. What?
You've done your tutorial battle. Go find your first boss.
You love to see it. I could swear it told me names of stuff.
Yeah, so that's one thing going on right now. The other one is a 7-star Terror Raid battle for Iron Bundle.
Forgot his name was Iron Bundle.
Yes. The Robo Delibird.
Yeah, it catches me off guard sometimes with some of the names.
I will say, I think the future Paradox Pokemon have more boring names than the past Paradox.
Oh, they definitely do. Easily.
Because they're all just Iron Blank.
It's like, yay, cool. It's great.
Whereas the past Paradox have stuff like Scream Tail, Roaring Moon.
Love Roaring Moon. That one's great.
Slitherwing.
Alright. I don't have...
Names of Pokemon that sound like they could be Ben 10 aliens.
Yeah. it is pretty reminiscent of that. I don't remember when the, there are secret combinations that you can get, in these, and they're just, like, super... all of these, letters, they have different... If you do, like, Canon A, Canon B, and Canon C, I think it is. Or maybe it's, like, the level ups of those ones. But if it's A, B, and C, then it makes, like, a super cannon or something. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
I think I vaguely remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I love the combination ones. I didn't use them too often because I'm a dumb, stupid little kid, but I definitely want to more now. I just need to look up a thing for them, probably. I can do that now. I couldn't do that when I was 10. Shotgun? No. Spreader, no. Shockwave. I could do Shockwave. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get rid of...
There was a Pokemon I was thinking about using in my playthrough of Indigo Disc for Scarlet. What was it?
I don't know. Sword B. Oh, yeah. If you use a... I think it's sword, wide sword, and long sword, it becomes like a hero sword or something. That one, I use a lot. You're right.
I am Hero Sword.
Hit me. Do. Do.
I don't know why I referenced Captain Planet there.
I've never seen an episode of Captain Planet. I did, however, see the parody thing with, I forget his name, in, I think it was from Funny or Die?
You'd have to give it a little bit more detail.
it's basically Captain Planet goes insane over the environment and protecting it. He turns all of the Planeteers into trees and yeah.
I see.
Maybe it was
Not
College
a-
Humor. It might have been College Humor.
Speaking of College Humor, Dropout is an interesting service they provide.
Dropout?
Yeah, it's for more of their game-based stuff. Not like video games, but like games. Like I think it's where their D&D sessions are on. It's where you can find Make Some Noise, which is a game show they do, and Game Changer, another game show. Game Changer is fucking funny.
I know nothing. I didn't know they had all that.
Yeah, Dropout is a subscription service you gotta get.
Okay.
And it's content exclusive to it, but like it's like there's some stuff like if I had a subscription to it, I would definitely enjoy it. I don't watch stuff enough to warrant me having a subscription.
That's
I
fair.
could make use of my older brothers. And I would definitely watch more Game Changer stuff because Sam Rice is hilarious.
I've only seen a handful of their stuff just by, either word of mouth or just it showing up, and this looks interesting.
Another show they have on there is Actually.
Don't know that one.
Yeah, it's literally a game show all about correcting incorrect statements. There was one episode where they had Matt Mercer come on,
Good.
and
That's Ganon.
they had a question about D&D, and Matt was able to pick out all the flaws, including some that even the people making the prompt did not know were flaws. Like, there were mistakes in a scenario that they did not know were mistakes.
They didn't know there were mistakes.
Yes. And so like, yeah, no, you got more points than what we thought was possible. That's fucking funny.
Mega Man, Mega Man.
Okay, why is music quiet? What is playing right now for me? We're moving on. I'm not paying attention. Why is your house on fire?
Because so the way that wait, what did that say? Oh, test answers. The way that the Battle Network series, or at least the first game goes, the first game is pretty basic, is that there's this group of bad guys, World 3, and they go around and cause havoc, rob stuff, blah blah blah. Bad stuff.
Lighting
And
them on a
trying to take
forest
over the
fire,
world
eating
and
osprey eggs.
yeah. So, this guy, Mr. Match, he's going around and starting a lot of fires all over with his Navi, Fireman. I don't remember who all is in this one. I think... Well, I remember most of them, I think. Not necessarily their operators, though.
So wait, hold up. Here's my question then.
What?
If they're going around doing bad stuff, why are they lighting a fire in just like this random kid's house?
So, I don't remember if there was a reason or if it's just random targets. But Mr. Match and Fireman, they they dress up as like, or well, Mr. Match pretends to be a guy working on stuff, and I think the ultimate purpose is a repairman. That's the word. I think the ultimate purpose is to like maybe get probably like rob them or something. Maybe take any valuables they see you while repairing stuff, or I don't know. I'm sure it'll go into it like after the dungeon, but or maybe the anime went more into it. I don't remember though.
There's only one thing I remember from the anime, and it's like, I might also be thinking of Cardcaptor Sakura, because again, kids a BB. But like, wasn't there like this bit with like the aquarium?
An aquarium. I'm sure there probably was. If there was, it was probably the one based off of. I think there's Bubble Man. I think he probably had something to do with an aquarium. Or Iceman. It might have been Iceman. I don't remember what his bad thing was, but I think Iceman is the second boss in this.
Iceman loses his chill.
Pretty much. Is that his Smash card?
Yes, it is.
Oh. I'd be fine with Iceman and Smash.
You were a net Navi. What would your name be?
Boring man. I don't know. I'm not creative enough. Uncreative man.
I do want to point out that you don't necessarily have to have man or woman at the end of your name.
No, you don't. Because there's Glide here. That's Yai's Navi.
Yeah.
And then there's Punk.exe. He's in 4 apparently, and I don't remember him. There's Roll. Somebody else. Who? Oh, there's Colonel. Wait, yeah. Who I always call Colonel because at the time I had never seen the word Colonel written out, and they never said it.
Wait, Colonel, like from Metal Gear?
Yes. There's Colonel.exe.
Yo, I can't believe they got a Metal Gear Solid crossover.
Yeah, it is pretty interesting. Thanks, thanks Kojima. Though I will be calling him Colonel when he does pop up. I think it's 5 that he pops up. Because I've known him my entire life as Colonel.
Colin.
If they wanted that L to be pronounced as an R in the English language, then they would have put an R.
But it's French.
Is it French? I thought...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Colonel, the way that Colonel is spelled, it comes from a French. It's the American spelling of a French word that comes from an American word. So it's a twice borrowed word.
Okay, well...
It's well used.
Point is, the French suck.
Yes. English sucks, French sucks, so when you have the French borrow a word from English who's borrowing a word from French, or whatever way it is, and they change it to their spelling rules and pronunciation, it just gets dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I think I looked into it before, and the answer was, it's borrowed from French, which is borrowed from English.
Borrowed from French, which is borrowed from English.
Borrowing a borrowed word. Imagine doing that. That's so funny.
Who would do that?
I think Colonel is also the only word like that. That's a twice borrowed word.
I don't know if these matter. Shotgun Q, shotgun star. Oh, that's operating shooting. Okay. Shotgun Q.
Oh, has Len reached out to you about Crunchyroll password?
I forgot to ask.
Yeah, actually-
I don't remember what I was asking for. Huh?
But has she reached out to you? Because she changed her password earlier
Oh,
to lock someone out of her account.
no. This is new to me.
Okay. And I told her, hey, you should give Ian that. And she said, oh yeah, I'll think about it.
And then she probably forgot too.
Probably, yeah, because it was one of her friends is over,
Okay,
and he's spending the next few days with us.
nice. Just hanging.
Yeah. The way that Maelstrom slowly turns towards you once it notices you. A little creepy.
Little Bomb T. I think that's an enemy. Yeah. Throw a bomb depth 3. Or a cross gun. That's another thing that I really love about this game, just how they managed to mix the normal Mega Man stealing abilities stuff with a new type of gameplay.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. Like,
Get it in terms of
again, I
battle
really
checks.
want to play those games and like actually beat them.
Oh, you absolutely should. Absolutely.
Because I remember loving the hell out of those games. But because I played them back around when they came out, don't remember much.
Yeah, that's the... is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited to play more games in the new year.
It'll be good
get-
time.
I'm gonna get to Final Fantasy 15. That will be a fun time. I saw a copy of 16 for sale for like $40, and it's like, ooh, I won't get this because Christmas is coming up and I might be getting it. I'm not gonna pull it in.
$40 though, that's not bad.
US. So yeah.
I got it full price, I believe.
I mean, it didn't come with any like special goodies for like a day one edition, did it?
Not that I know of. I could be wrong though. I was kind of avoiding a lot of news about it.
Ow, that's fair.
And it'll be a while before I get into it.
Len's friend who's staying over also plays Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I said, yeah, I got a friend who's playing that right now. Cause he got his Secret Santa present today as well. So he opened it up and it was some of the jobs keystone things. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I think I do anyway.
So he got some of those and said, oh yeah, I got a friend who plays that. No clue where he's at though.
I was about to say, do you know where he's at? Yeah.
I don't know where
dang.
he's at. I don't know where you're at.
Well, I'm still in A Realm Reborn, which I've failed my goal of not being in Realm Reborn by the end of the year. I wanted to at least beat it, but to be fair, I did beat the first half of it, basically. The main base game.
That's fair.
But I wanted to get the entire base game out.
I mean, my goal was to finish up getting all the
Why did I do
shiny Paldean Pokemon, all the new ones. I didn't get there.
Yeah, that's alright. I had my movie thing going on this year, so...
Easy goal to knock out next year.
Huh?
That's an easy goal to knock out next year.
Yeah. I think my main goal for next year is just the anime thing, but like it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be going as hard at it as I did with the movies, probably.
Yeah.
It's just like if I can get there, I would like to.
I also didn't meet my anime goal so far.
What was your anime goal?
Finishing Bleach.
Oh, finishing Bleach. Alright, yeah, there's nothing else.
Yeah,
here.
I haven't watched a single episode of Bleach at all this month.
But have you done One Piece?
Actually no.
Oh.
I've been all too deep into Pokemon because DLC stuff.
Preposterous.
And I will be for the next couple of days as well, so...
Dual stream. Some Pokemon and One Piece. One Piece on YouTube?
I mean, I could watch One Piece dubbed and just, like, glance there so often. That is a thing I could do.
You could. I forgot to save. Poop. I think it's fine, though.
And you grab my laptop charger.
Oh, I forgot he... I think he's like Scottish in the anime. What?
I'm gonna take a quick now break.
Okay. That boss scene. So good.
Yeah, taking a small little break to just take care of myself a little bit really quick.
Alright.
Get my laptop all plugged up, all that fun stuff. There might be some funny noises you'll hear.
Whack. He's right.
Yeah, springs.
Oh.
Yeah, mic arm.
Oh.
There we go. That's
Is that a good idea? We'll see.
No.
Aw, man. Oh. Oh. Gotta wait for them iframes. There we go. Fireman's nothing. Nope. And this will do it. Why did I do that? No! How could I do that? Wish the Mega Buster wasn't so bad in this game. Alright. There we go. How can a kid in his puny Navi delete Fireman? The first step in World 3's plan. Found the program we need. Our plan inside the oven in your house. What? I don't remember. Okay. And Will's not here for that context. Not that it was much, but... A little bite, spelled B-Y-T-E. Did you get it? How old is Lamb supposed to be? Chocolate K. Really? Huh. Why is there one in the doghouse? Oh, I just remembered about... I just remembered about Rush in this game. I don't remember what he does. Yeah. That's alright. Boom. I'm so good at deleting the viruses. Golly gee willikers. Alright.
I returned.
Hello! I haven't jacked into this thing in a long time.
Maybe you should fix that.
Maybe I will. Lan should fix it. He's the odd one. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, is this the... Or is it a while ago? It's later. It might not even be in this game. I love that scene.
A scene?
There's a fun... Oh, it's not even really a scene, but it is optional. Also, I forgot about this. There's a little Tron Bon, a little reference to Mega Man Legends.
Oh yeah.
In Melo's room. And you can jack into it.
I'm super excited to do some Pokemon stuff.
As you should be. I forget. Oh, these are the weight guys. Rush is in these games. And I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah? Where?
But he's very different. I don't know when he shows up.
Ah. Also, you mentioned something about me in context earlier.
Oh, yeah. The reason that they were going around and doing arson is because it's fun. No, because they were looking for a specific program for their like ultimate plan, and there just so happened to be one of those programs in Lamb's house, in his oven.
What is this? Full Metal Alchemist?
Maybe.
Where where the government at large or some person with extensive knowledge is just hiding crucial information to like a doomsday thing and like ordinary objects.
I honestly don't remember much of the plot. I do remember who the final boss is for this.
Okay.
And honestly, all of the final bosses from my memory are pretty difficult. But also, I probably had a terrible library of items because I don't remember. Well, I know I swapped them out every now and then, but like I don't think I did enough. Also, I got an
honestly
HP.
don't remember much about me, like how good of a player I was.
What, in Battle Network?
Yeah, because again, I was like 8.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Like, I'm surprised I remember as many things this year as I have when it comes to like dates and stuff.
That's fair.
Especially dates related to around Christmas, because like, oh, holy shit, there's just so much going on.
God, fighting this guy's gonna suck. I hate when I get myself trapped in here, too.
Oh, do you want a pro tip?
What? What you got?
If you're planning a birthday outing with some people,
Never.
and you're in a group of, I would say more than 5 people in total. Basically, if you require 2 cars or more, don't have that outing be to a mall.
Why not?
Because if birthdays are supposed to be about celebrating the person, and so you want to do something where the person, you know, is kind of like the center of attention, yeah?
I guess. You gotta remember, I'm very different about birthdays.
That's fair. Most people, when they're celebrating birthdays, it's for the person that the birthday is about. And so you don't want to like allow for situations where people can easily split up from said birthday person. Mall trips with a large group of people, more than 5 people, easily allows for that.
I have a trombone.
Because it's hard to move through a mall in as a large unit. And so if you're going to a mall with more than 5 people, I'd say like probably more than 4 people to be honest. It makes sense to split up.
I don't know. I think it's fine. I mean, as long as you guys reconvene.
Well, yeah, but like if the main point of the trip is for the mall itself, it makes no sense to do it for like a birthday.
I don't remember when it was, but I had got invited to a birthday party thing, kind of. And the main thing was to go to an arcade, which was inside a mall, and Everybody
Okay, so-
looked around and, oh. Well then.
An arcade is not a mall. An arcade in the mall is still an arcade. The location where the arcade is at does not change the fact that you went to an arcade. You good there?
No.
No? What's that?
No more fun.
What happened? Would you like to make like Brenda Floss and use your words?
No. I don't want to acknowledge that it happened.
Did you eject in the wrong place?
I want to be in denial.
What didn't happen?
I'm used to autosave is what didn't happen.
Oh, you died, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Rip and pepperonis.
Mm-hmm.
Homie, you're playing a GBA game. Why are you expecting autosave?
You realize what the things that I have been playing in the past, like, pretty much
Homie,
all
you're
year,
playing a
right?
GBA game.
Yeah? And? What's your point? You realize what mindset I'm in because of the past year, right?
Name a GBA game that has autosave.
You realize I'm also not on a GBA, so it's easy to forget that this is a GBA game. I'm playing with a PS5 controller.
Homie, it looks like a GBA game.
What's your point?
If it looks like a GBA game, it came from the GBA. It's a GBA game.
I don't think you understand.
It sounds like a GBA game.
It sounds beautiful is what it sounds like.
That's what I said. Seriously, name one polished GBA game that has a terrible soundtrack.
Yeah, that's fair. Ah!
Savinia?
Ah!
I'm surprised there was no resistance there. You'll be fine.
Pain!
Everything will be okay. You're gonna kick their ass.
It's not... It's... Ah! So
Would
annoying!
someone like a hug?
I would, very much.
I'm always down to give homies hugs.
Let's see, what was
If
that?
you're a homie, you get a hug if you're down.
An
I don't mean
hour
down bad,
wasted. Love it.
Eh?
An hour wasted. Because I didn't save.
The hour of training at the academy wasted.
Oh, my bad. I forgot that actually finally turned on.
Actually, I'm not gonna run up again. No, I just need 5 more for tonight. That's all I'm asking for, is just 5.
Say go.
Smile. That's
Nani?
gonna be the day after my best buddy's wedding.
Well, okay. Bright side, I got Dash.
Oh yeah, you got Dash?
Couldn't decode the data. What? Why not?
I remember Dash being like a good chip.
It's pretty good, yeah. It does exactly what it sounds like. Dash forward.
You know, maybe I should pick up network transmission for the GameCube.
I should also do that eventually. Because I have not beaten that one. I think I came really close. Like, I was probably literally at that.
I can only think of like 2 GameCube games I want to pick up at this point.
What would they be?
Network transmission
Ah,
and Pikmin 2.
Pikmin 2!
Dos. Zwei. Ni.
D. Not D.
D.
Deux. I don't know if there are any other GameCube games that I really necessarily want. I mean,
Hey, do you ever want to mess with a French person?
you know what? Chibi Robo. Chibi Robo I want.
You know what? Nah. Well, I think it looks like a fun game. Not for me.
No?
Nah.
Why not? I think it would be right up your alley.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. It just seems like you'd like it. I don't know.
There's one major mechanic of the game that brings it down for me.
What is it?
The energy mechanic and the like day-night cycle.
I don't know.
It's the same reason you dislike. It's the same reason people dislike Majora's Mask.
They don't like the. I mean, everybody loves the time mechanic.
I'm not a fan. It's the fact that I can't control it that I don't like.
Well, you can, you can kind of control the 3-day cycle.
No, I mean in GB Robo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's been forever since I played Chibi Robo, so I don't even fully remember that. I just remember I had a really good time with it when I initially played it. A little bit of it. I didn't play too much.
I think if I had played it as a kid, I would have enjoyed it.
Oh, you think it's nostalgia stuff?
No, I don't think it's nostalgia. I think it's the fact that my brain is different as an adult than it was as a kid.
Okay. Fair
Like
enough.
there's some things I think I would have like absolutely loved as a kid that like as an adult with the way I play games now, I would not like.
Okay. Fair enough. I'd be willing to check it out again. I just kind of keep forgetting that it's there.
You can always get GB Robo Zip Hash.
I could do that, but that's not Chibi Robo. It's Chibi Robo Ziplash.
True. It's a GB Robo game though.
It is.
I do have that. I actually have that.
You have a Ziplash?
Yeah.
I don't think I even have the amiibo, come to think of it.
I do.
There was another game for Chibi Robo, wasn't there? Weren't there like 3 games total? There was Robo, Ziplash, and then I thought there was something else. Like, between the two.
Yep. Suddenly fly.
Is that what I heard?
Me freaking out for like a split second? Yeah. That's me freaking out because the fly flew right in front of my face.
So the answer is no, I did not hear the fly.
No, you heard me freaking out over a fly. Like, I think this fly is actually quiet, which is weird.
Bzz.
Because it's fucking massive.
Don't fall for it. It's a trick.
Don't fall for what?
It's a trick.
What? Huh?
It's a trick.
What trick?
The fly being quiet.
Oh.
Oh, cool. I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner. There we go. Okay. Remember that save button's there. Do 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 do.
Remember the Alamo?
I will not.
Well, how dare you?
I know nothing about it. Other than, no wait, that's Pi Alamode. It's Alamode. Yeah, okay, I don't know anything. Oh. Jack in Mega Man. I understand. Please, leave me be. Hi, Monza Man. Technically just started. I beat Fireman already, but I'm stupid, and I forgot that I have to manually save.
Yes.
I
Homie
died.
here is a straight up idiot.
I died to some mooks, regular mooks, not
Chumps
these guys.
even.
Well, they were like,
Chumps!
they were recolors that I ran into that I could have easily disposed of, but nope. Little
There's also
salty,
another outbreak I want to check out.
mildly salty. I didn't save, yeah. And, but it's okay. I love this series. I haven't played them in forever, and I figure, you know what? I'm in for a chill day. I can just relax-ish, and play some Mega Man. Mega Man, Mega Man.
Yeah, see if I can watching Pokemon often.
Yeah. Again, the majority of games that I've played this year had autosave, so I'm in an autosave brain.
I mean, technically speaking, Scarlet and Violet also have autosave.
They do, but you turn that off because you don't
Yeah, you
have
turn it off in
autosave
Pokemon.
for Pokemon. It's not how you play it. No, yeah, I
Yo.
know.
Dude,
Save 85 times in a row.
so as part of finishing the DLC last night, I was on my way to catch one of the legendary Pokemon. Spoilers, there's legendary Pokemon.
Oh,
And I saved right in front of it, and behind it, as I started the battle, I saw a shiny Girafarig.
nice.
So I'm like, oh, cool, I have to go catch that. I did right before fighting it, so I turned the game off back on, went and fought it, caught it. It had a mark.
Oh, got a mark too.
It had a mark. The zero energy mark, baby!
Oh man, I have that mark too.
Girafarig, the apathetic.
Same. Turned off autosave in Violet. Good. good. You played it right. You finished this game today? Oh, nice. Was it your first time playing, or nah? Normally, Fridays consist of me and Will here playing through Xenoblade X. But we both decided to take a break this week to just kind of relax
week has been a
because
weird week.
Christmas is a time. December's not good.
Yeah, like, I was fully anticipating not being able to stream tonight, and yet, here we are.
Yeah. That's alright. You're planning on 100%ing it. Oh, nice. Me too, actually. I'm playing. It might be obvious. I don't know if it is or not. Playing on the PS4, well, PS5, but I got the collection version, which I was so happy that they did. Getting all the chips and doing the side quests. Yeah, same here. Mostly just I want to platinum it. I mean, I'm a completionist, so I would like to do it all regardless. For platinuming these, it's always hard to say.
We're getting the plat.
Yeah, getting the plat. For getting the plat, the only thing that's required for, well, you only have to get all of the chips in Battle Network 1. But I'm going to go ahead and do that in all of them, probably.
If I recall correctly, I believe the Legacy Collection actually allows you to get various battle chips that are unavailable in the Wii U version of the game.
I don't know. I actually don't know about anything about that.
I think these battle chips are obtainable by doing some like link cable shenanigans.
Ah.
From the GBA, and because the Wii U did not have link cable capabilities, you couldn't get those battle chips. But they put them in the Legacy Collection as things you can get by doing various things.
Okay, I'd have to look into that.
I don't know. I don't have specifics because, again, played the games when I was like 8.
Fair.
And we only had one copy of the game, and not 2 copies, one for me and one for Lynn. So we shared a copy.
Also, I probably could.
I think it was like the only. Wait, no, there was one more Game Boy Advance game that we kind of shared, and that was, I think, Digimon Battle Spirit 2.
Also, Manzai, so normally I have a stream schedule that I put together through to work around my work schedule, and I throw it on my Discord. And for the most part, probably not for the rest of December / the year, I have been doing the Yakuza series on Mondays, which I'm on Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. Next is going to be Ishin. Wednesdays has been Persona 3. And Fridays has been Xenoblade X with Will.
Yeah.
Persona 3 has also been with Will, but just as a co-com.
Yes, Persona 3 had Cocom 4, Xenoblade Chronicles X, we both play at the same time and stream at the same time. Kind of like what we're doing tonight,
Ish.
but with the same game instead of different games.
Yes. I didn't actually run into you last time. Huh. Kind of forget what he does.
Yeah, if this year was more chill around this time, we would be playing Xenoblade right now, but... And yeah, Ian usually goes live at around 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern.
There are event chips you can get in the Legacy Collection you can get otherwise. Oh. Okay, well they're not on the missable list, so I think I should be fine.
Also, if you want to know who I am, hello, I am the Kokam.
It be Will! Just
It
gotta
be
download them? From where? Just, like, is it, from the, I'm saying eShop. Basically the eShop. From the PlayStation Store? Like, is it, like, a DLC or free update type dealy? Probably not. There's Mega Man menu from the pause menu. Oh, okay. I will have to look at that. You can just get them whenever? Like, I can get them now? Because that would be awesome to start with a better library.
They're very powerful, just steamroll through the game.
Alright, I'm okay with that. There is a new mode that they threw in here, probably just for the sake of easiness. there's like what's it called? It's on the start screen. It's like a enable Buster Max mode or something, and apparently it just like one shots everything.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, tempting, very tempting, but nah.
You know, getting those ultra powerful download chips would be a good thing to have in case you have another oopsie like you did earlier. where you
Yeah,
forget to save.
but also I just want to have a good time.
That's fair.
I'm fine with ultra powerful chips too. Like, I'm definitely gonna get those. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, you need it for the tap.
Buster Max? Wait, oh yeah, for the chips.
Yeah. And don't forget to get the potato. Yeah, I messed it up. We're moving on.
It did that
That
thing.
didn't happen. The thing, yes. The fish and chip. That's a fun joke. Go for another one.
Oh, god dang it. You suck,
What?
fireman. You were over there! It's going a lot poorer than before.
You know what's fucking hilarious to me?
What?
I still have a terrible time just talking in general, despite being someone who's, you know, whose hobby is basically talking all the time
Eh.
for like 13 years.
I think I've gotten relatively better.
I mean, I've gotten better, don't get me wrong. I'm so bad at talking though.
Man.
However, what I'm good at is finding shiny Pokemon.
Let's save. Alright, so what? Network? Net battle, trade. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Network settings. Here's an E-ring.
Because now, I'm down
Oh.
to just 4 more for the night. I'm gonna save right here.
Download chip. Base F. Can only be used.
I hope one of them is
once.
all potato.
Oh, I see. Blech.
The potato chip.
Use them if you got them. Oh, okay. Is that the only one?
Try hitting download again.
No. That's the only one, I guess. Still, I'm okay with that. Buster Max specifically multiplies your basic Buster's power by 100. If you need any notes on any good chips or combos, I'm happy to help. I'll never tell you what to do, just point things out. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I've played through all of the games except for 2, growing up on the GBA. And it's been forever. So I definitely wouldn't mind knowing some of the combos, but I probably can't use any of them yet. In fact, I should probably get rid of shotgun. I'm not a fan too much.
You're lacking in combos. That's right, you have no pretzel and pizza flavors.
They are very good. It is a shame that I don't have any.
Well, you know you can fix that.
I'll do another shockwave. I can't, actually.
Not right now, no.
I wouldn't be able to, regardless.
Why not?
No car, for one thing. This town sucks, for another thing.
Are you saying that nowhere where you live sells combos?
Yes,
Not even the grocery store you work at?
especially not that. The most you could probably find them is random gas stations, which there are 2 in town, but they don't have them.
So you've already been on a search.
Yeah. I've kept my eye out.
Yeah, see.
Oven Area
Got it.
2 has a good chip if you want to look for it. Fire Tower F. Fire Tower F.
Is it like a hidden thing? Are there even hidden chips?
It's probably... Is it from that enemy that showed up, earlier that I fought? That, I don't know how to... He kind of looked like that, but not fully. I think it's a chip drop. Yeah, it's from the fiery virus. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can. Why not?
Oh, I gotta make someone drop their chips.
Yeah. Gotta beat him up. Bully him. Volgear?
Volgear.
Metal Gear.
Just gotta get lucky.
Plus, this is a good way to rack up my money some more. I had 5,000 before.
Hey yo,
I'm-
it's
I'm-
just like that, what the, ma?
What?
Oh, okay. I got a notification that someone was at the door.
It was me, Dio! Your pizza's ready.
God, I wish I had pizza right now.
Yeah, me too. Not mac and cheese.
I was actually thinking about making mac and cheese, but then I got like a full-on meal from Bojangles and not just a snack because I was hungry.
I want my bow stuff. I
You want
miss
your what?
Bojangles.
What was your favorite thing to get from there?
The bow. Oh yeah, this guy. The
Bow rounds?
Bow rounds. Bow rounds. That's what it was. You're gonna want to hold
Yeah,
on
bow
to that
rounds
Metguard G. Maybe get a few more. You can't do anything with it yet, but oh, you will. All right.
The
I'll,
bow rounds
keep
fucking
that in mind.
slap, dude.
What?
The bow rounds fucking slap.
They do. Rob's wrong.
Bow rounds pretty good. They're chicken biscuits? Ooh.
Hey, I got it. Okay, that was very painless. Now save. Okay,
Fine, for a second one.
and do it again. How many Met Guards do I have? Does it have to be Met Guard G specifically? Or does the letter matter? Hold X for 3 seconds defense. You can't organize these, can you? It has to be G. Okay. Has to be G. I always sneaks up on me. I fully know that. What are you doing? That this is called AC/DC Town, but I don't know. It just, oh my god, I forgot how awful your portrait is. God, look at this guy. Freaking 8-head.
Yo, that dude got a 5 head.
Nah.
Maybe even a 6 head of that.
Now that's 8. That's full on 8. I think I died in the GameCube, actually.
Dog puppet boy.
Ah, me too, yeah. Wait, are we talking about the... No, you said NPC, not enemy. Do I know? I don't know who that's referring to. Is he in 1? Or is that a future one?
The boy in the orange shirt.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. I know what you mean. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he is pretty good. Boy. You're right. You're absolutely right. What I died to was Red Matul, sweet, Sonawave, Blue Cannon, and there was a third dude. I don't remember who it was. Actually, oh, I think that was in the doghouse. I found a health upgrade. I'm gonna have to grab that again. Oh yeah, these guys stuck. Do, 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 do. I always just try. Oh, why did I think I could dodge that? Should've just stayed. What's wrong with me? I forgot that he, like, grabs onto it. I thought that worked differently. Alright. Might want a few more fire towers. Having only one of a chip means you have to rely on luck for the chip to show up, and luck is not something you want to rely on. Did I even equip that? I don't think I did. Especially later on, this game has a wonky difficulty curve. I do remember that. Honestly, I don't know how I got, far in it at all. Let's equip Sonic Wave too, actually. That has good damage. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to eventually have more of, like, all the chips and stuff, but I don't really want to grind them. This guy! This is Sock Puppet Boy! Freaking amazing.
You do look like a sock puppet.
She's a pretty normal. I mean, she's kind of soulless, but she's a pretty normal NPC. Oh, right. No. He's a sock puppet. She's basically those, oh god, what are they called? From Animal Crossing. The Lloids. The Gyroids. Which is
Haniwa.
also Japanese folklore, but I don't remember the actual name for it.
Haniwa.
Is it? Okay. Can you sell chips? I can't wait to get Higsby open. I need him. Oh, where's that memory? I thought that HP memory was in here.
HP memory, like you increase your HP.
Yes.
JRPG.
Yeah, I thought about that as soon as I found it. I'm like, okay. I think this goes
we
through
got
enemies.
another one, baby.
Oh, no, well, that does too. I thought I had a different thing equipped. I wasn't paying attention. Hanawa! Will's better with the terms, but I do know of stuff. I've always looked up trivia for literally everything. I don't know when or how I found out about, oh, I think I know where it is. When or how I found out about certain things, but I
Typically,
Definitely
once
looked
three
it
of a thing that I'm into references a thing, I'm usually like, okay, I know this thing now. And
comes
so we
up
got
later on in the series at one point? Really? I don't remember that. I mean, at the time, I definitely didn't know what it was, but I was like 10. Yeah, this is the HP memory. These guys
Nice.
almost killed me the first time, too.
I forget the third one, but two other things that reference Haniwa, Animal Crossing, and Toho.
Oh, Toho?
Toho. There's a Haniwa girl.
Huh. Creepy.
Well, she doesn't have the Haniwa face. She has anime girl face, but like she's based off of Haniwa.
Hmm. Toho's strange.
Yes.
Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it! Bah! Wasn't fast enough. I'm gonna try it again. Ah! Alright. Fire towers can destroy them. Absolutely obliterate. Good, I like obliterating stuff.
Oh, then you should play Yu-Gi-Oh! And play an Obelisk deck.
I don't know about that.
Oh, no, that's Exodia who obliterates. My bad.
I am Exodia.
Exodia decks are terrible.
Oh man, I screwed that up. I love that video so much. It's all I can think about whenever I hear Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wait, what?
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. From, I forget, Speedo Sausage? I think that's who did it. Why are you panting?
Yo, we DJ Khaled up in here because that's another one.
Oh shoot, what's his name? You're the guy from Final Fantasy VII. I think I can battle Dex. I think I'm supposed to battle Dex. Fire Tower's good because the flames linger for a bit, meaning you can lead viruses into them. You're making me want to grind more of those. Can you get them anywhere else? Oh, wait until you upgrade Guts, man. Get out of here. What about Yai? Oh, right. She has a freaking maze. Sometimes bosses will run into them multiple times if you're lucky. If they're dumb, you can get them a bit later. They're more common in internet area too, but you can't access it for a bit. That's alright.
Listen, it's a chill stream tonight. If you want to grind.
I don't. Because grinding isn't chilling for me.
That's fair.
If I wanted to grind, I'd play freaking...
Persona 3.
It hurts.
Listen, I'm technically grinding right now. I'm looking for them shiny Melstries.
I don't remember her portrait at all. I don't remember that NPC at all. Alright, so I think... Yeah, okay. Ow. Oof. That hurt. Who is that strange man? Freaking Battle Network Beetle. Huh!
Your BNB.
You're right. You're gonna need to grind if you want platinum, especially for Volume 2. No, I know I'm going to have to grind eventually at least, but like right now, my main goal, which it's going to happen fast, is unlock Higsby. Once I unlock Higsby, good stuff.
The goal for tonight is to vibe and have fun, baby.
Also, I want to mention I don't know when I'll come back to this, because I mostly want to focus on the 3 games that I have going right now. But I felt like just relaxing today, and it was between either Hyrule Warriors or this, which I also want to 100% Hyrule Warriors. Bad idea.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, terrible idea. All 3 of them. Amazing. But, god dang it. I keep doing that. So, I don't know. I don't know when I'll get back to this, but I kind of want to... Every other week, maybe. I definitely don't want to, stop for months or anything like that. Oh, thank you.
Here's a question.
Huh?
What are you going to put on hold for Zelda?
Kind of been hyperfixating on this series. That's fair. I'm kind of in the mood to start doing that myself, actually. What am I gonna put on hold for Zelda? What do you mean?
Because you got the Zelda tradition you're doing soon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. I still have to get the randomizer onto the Wii. Probably Persona 3, because screw Persona 3.
That's fair.
But
although you're almost done with it.
I know. That's where the but comes in. If you want to take, because you said you were getting a little burnt out on Xenoblade, so if you want to take a little more of a break on that, then I can do that.
We honestly shouldn't take too many breaks, if any at all, because
Right.
of the deadline.
Right. They're killing online. I forgot that was a time limit thing.
Yeah, brain right now is nothing but time limits. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles X is time limits. This is time limit.
All right, Persona 3 it is.
Bye,
No, if anything, I'll do a 4th day again. Zelda's worth it. Because I
Zelda
really
would be
do
worth
want to
it.
just get done with Persona 3. I'm kind of just wandering. You're almost done with Persona 3. I've been meaning to check that out, but I'm terrified by the scope, and I'm the kind of person who likes to see all the content. Yeah, me too. You should definitely stick around. It's not for everybody. And I will say, like, just be completely open that I haven't been fully enjoying it. I like some things here and there, but overall, it's been... But I'm not a quitter, so I'm definitely still going through it. I don't know. I think I'm like 3/4 done, maybe, roughly. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
But also, like,
where's
the
Homer?
Persona 3 streams wind up being more podcasty more than anything.
Oh, cool.
Because we talk very little about the actual game itself.
Yeah, because I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, if you do want to check out Persona 3 in its entirety, your better bet is probably to play the upcoming remake.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it's not the version that Ian's been played.
Which,
no,
fun
Ian's
fact,
been-
they announced after I waited 10 years to play Persona 3, after 10 years of some people, a lot of people, telling me, Persona 3 is so good, you should play it, you'd like it, blah, 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 blah. And then 10 years later, I finally started. I get maybe, I don't know, three streams in, and Atlas is like, you know what, now's the time. We're remaking Persona 3, and I'm like, great. It's really cool. Going to
We're
Atlas
remaking
headquarters.
Persona 3 and making all the dumb stuff that makes Persona 3 not fun optional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you want to play without exhaustion? Go for it, baby. Oh, you want to actually control what your team members do? Yeah, you can do that too as well now.
I'm going to pick up the remake. I won't stream it because Atlas is a baby.
Add it to be, baby.
Yeah, so, but I am going to pick it up and go through it, and hopefully enjoy it a little more. That might just be what I need, and then I'll eventually get through Persona 4 as well.
Yeah.
I have a
Persona 4
huge
should be a
backlog that I
better
want to get
time.
through. What?
Persona 4 should be a better time.
Ooh, cool.
I
would think so, yeah.
Varied.
Oh, use the back door. That's why. I wasn't sure what was happening. Brain farts.
May happen.
Quite excited for Switch stuff. Princess Peach Showtime in particular. Heck yeah, dude. That looks awesome.
Heck yeah.
If you've never played Super Princess Peach, I highly recommend doing that too. Oh boy, X-Panel, it must be my birthday.
That is if you have a DS or a 3DS.
Yeah. Super Princess Peach was very good and underrated.
You know, I think I was actually pretty close to 100%ing it. There was just one level I was missing a thing on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I remember trying so hard to find that thing I was missing, and I just never could.
Yeah. Monzai knows.
Mons, I do be knowing.
Melu. I was probably supposed to do something really odd happened. I selected 3 cannons. They all flashed and changed into a rare chip. I was a little scared at first, of course. Funny, it seemed to return to normal after that. Okay, Yai, you crazy, stupid crazy. Oh, right. Forgot he's gonna just keep saying that.
Yep. I literally need just one more shiny Melstry and I'm done for the night.
Chat with everyone, that's what I thought. Missing this soulless girl. Please don't let today be the day that World 3 takes over. If you lose to an overworld NPC's net battle, you don't get a game over. Okay, I didn't know that. That is quite good to know. We'll see if I keep that retained in here. Please let this be a normal field trip.
God damn it.
I'm
It
in
is 5
danger.
till midnight.
Goodbye, Higsby. Man, math is hard. Yep. I know that guy. I mean, no I don't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna preemptively just set my Switch back an hour so I don't have to worry about time change.
Does she... Hold on. Make it stop. Oh, the humanity!
Apparently, no, I'm not. I'm waiting for that time change, baby.
This is a school jacking. With the frizz? No way! Odex, you horrible person. No, he's fine. He just sucks. We're a dangerous terrorist organization. We're hiring 10-year-olds. Please take us seriously. Yeah, I've always thought about that too. I think Milo has something to say. Yeah, roll R. I forgot that she just gives you it. Good. Roll is a very good chip. I like roll. Let's do cross gun. Nope. Roll is adorable. She has one of my favorite designs. This was my first, like, introduction to Mega Man 2. Like, I didn't know any of this stuff. Any of these characters or anything. I'd never seen the original sprite for Mega Man, I'm pretty sure. all I knew was this design. And then, like, eventually I looked up, just out of curiosity, like, what Roll looked like in the original, and Mega Man and all that, all the navies. And I was so confused. Oh, there's Fire Tower. Let me get used to
Yai
using
has there's a trope in anime that Yai just 100% is. I want to say it's called Oji-sama? I don't think it's right.
Also, this is one of my favorite songs. I forgot that this was the dungeon theme for this. What was it? Oji-sama?
Oji-sama?
Yeah, I saw that lingering in action. Ooh, I do like it. Guy looks like a goblin child. Yeah, Glide exists sometimes. I never really cared about Glide too much for obvious reasons. You know, I have his chip. You would think I'd know what it did. Oh, I thought it was going to keep going. I thought it went through for some reason. Alright. It's good to know.
Let me see if I can find
Oji-sama?
trope.
Now you'll know how it feels. What up?
Ojo.
Sometimes the long way is the shortest. Okay, yeah, but I also want chips, so, School Comp 5 has a missable Cannon C. Is that all, though? Cannon C is not that big of a deal. Okay, so there's nothing, like, extremely missable, it seems. I do want my money, though. I'm gonna have to hit up that shop. Eventually.
There is a bright side to me taking this into the next day.
Hmm?
When I go live tomorrow, I won't have to get the outbreak down. Because it will already be at best odds.
I forget, does... I think it's just a heal. Oh, no. I don't know. I could use it. I think Roll does something different in each of them. Let's see. Or she changes at some point. Yeah, okay, it is attack. I don't know why I thought it was a heal. Okay, it's both. Attack and heal. Had to refresh that memory. Nah.
Got it. F5
Mistimed that.
memory.
Forgot that there's a delay on dash. There we go. One strategy is to purposely miss and get it in the back row. Enemies that dash at you can also be decimated by it. Okay. That makes sense. Just kind of have an entire line. Get cannon steeds in different areas. Not that it's too great unless you really want to use the combo I mentioned. I remember liking that one and the sword combo. Which I know that one's sword... I think it's sword, wide sword, long sword. But I do not have any long sword. I would like a long sword. Number of chairs in 5A. Halo, get out of the way. Yeah, get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
7,
we
8,
got that last shiny I
9.
needed for the night. Let's go.
I think if you get it wrong, you get a virus battle, right? Oh, yeah, hi Glide.
Here's a fun question.
Here's a not so
Should
fun
I
answer.
catch a Maelstrom in at least one of every Pokeball?
No.
Why not?
Sounds like a bad idea.
Why?
Maybe I misunderstood. What was it?
Should I? Because I'm already catching 64 Maelstrom as is. For some of those 64, do I catch a Maelstrom in each Pokeball? So I wouldn't be catching any additional Maelstrom. I'd be sticking in the 64. But like, there's enough Maelstrom that I can
Do
realistically
all of
have,
the Pokeballs?
Yeah, do all the Pokeballs.
Nah, that sounds tedious.
Why?
Am I crazy? That sounds tedious.
How? How is that any different from what I'm currently doing?
Wouldn't you have to get the other, like, enough of the balls for one thing, but also, like, the apricot balls and stuff? From...
I would need literally just one, and I have multiple of each Pokeball, except for like 2.
You would just need one?
I would just need one of each Pokeball. I have at least one of each Pokeball.
So you'd be resetting if it doesn't get caught in it?
Correct.
Okay. I see. Okay.
And there's only
Which
keep in mind,
is
I've been
tedious.
getting all these in luxury balls, like first try luxury balls. The only Pokeball that might be difficult would be the Beast Ball, and that's if it still has the effect of it's only effective on Ultra Beast Pokemon. Otherwise, it's a 0.01 multiplier or 0.1 multiplier. One of the two.
I don't really want to go this way.
Manzai, I'm getting 64 shiny Maelstrom,
He's... Yeah, Will's kind of crazy.
and I'm halfway done.
But I'm also the pot calling the kettle black, so...
The thing is, I'm officially halfway done with this dumb. I'm trying to stop saying dumb idea. This fun idea. I'm trying to be more positive.
I should have started in the middle.
I got my Terapagos, and keep in mind, Ian has not played the DLC yet.
No, not yet.
So, the only spoilers he has is Maelstrom and Grass Monkey. That funky monkey.
He do be funky. Quite funky.
But you don't know which Grass Monkey.
No, there's a number it could be.
That's the thing,
Because
Manzai,
Game Freak
I
really
am-
likes grass monkeys for some reason.
I am getting every form of Maelstrom as shiny. Every single spin style, every single sweet style, shiny.
Iron Bundle event. PAs are different in the first one. The sword combo is not too good in the first one, giving you a bunch of uses of the fairy swords. Oh, okay. I must have used it... I want to say I used it in 3 or 4 the most, then. I remember it being really good. Hero Sword, I think, right? Or was that a different chip? I don't know.
But anyways, I have accomplished my goal for the night. It is past midnight. I gotta be up early tomorrow.
So you are donezo?
Yeah, I'm done for the night. I'll be back tomorrow. I gotta do this. I gotta get 32 more shiny Maelstroms. I'm gonna try it for at least 16 tomorrow and then
Ooh, hi,
16 the
Ken.
next day. If I don't do the other half just tomorrow. So,
Sounds good.
yeah, I don't know when I'm going live the next 2 days, because next 2 days are fucking bonkers.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Fucking bonkers.
Cool.
Don't, because tomorrow we're doing, the thing is, so you know how people usually have like a Christmas Eve dinner or something like that?
Yes.
We're doing Christmas Eve lunch.
Eve lunch.
So the day before Christmas Eve, we're having lunch with the family.
Love that.
Well, there's a very particular reason for that. There is one part of the extended family we don't like, and they try to make everything all about themselves. And if it's not about them, they're pouting and glaring.
Life Sword you're thinking of. Okay. Grade 2 onwards.
Yeah, so, anyways, I'll be back tomorrow at some points. Hit that follow button if you want to find out when I go live. Good night.
Bye, Will Stuff. I'm still going.
Yeah, Ian's still going. Like, if you want, like, hold on. We can do a thing.
Oh, this is perfect. Bye, Mr. Ghost.
There we go.
Tip on ranking: if you move more than one square in a virus battle, your ranking will go down. Oh, is that how that works? I wasn't sure how I thought it was time-based.
Yeah. Hey, Ian, I'm doing a thing, by the way.
Monzai says, hope you find all your shinies.
Yeah, see, I'm doing a thing.
What thing are you doing? Time is also a factor. Okay, that's good to know. Oh! Oh!
In case anyone was just checking my chat, lurking.
Hold on, where's the... I have to do the...
Yeah, thank you, Monzai, for the...
Yeah.
Good luck. I'm gonna need it.
There you go. Oh, my bad. Hit the wrong thing. Double and triple deletes increase rank as well. Oh, okay. Well, I already got the S trophy, so that's good. But that ought to help for future. No, let's not do that. For future grinding chips. Ah. What about damage? Is that taken into account? Kill you with your best friend. I think it's impossible to get anything higher than 9 if you're fighting a single virus alone. Oh. Number of volumes of History of the World. I guess. Guy, get away. History of the World of Zawarudo.
Pro strat here.
Hold on, is it you? That announcement starts to make sense after a while. Yeah, I remember you. I thought there was somebody else, though. Rattle 'em, boys. Quick! I need to know how many History of the World... Oh, wait, is it this one? Oh, sweet. Mega Man. It's 30. Mega Man. There are certain chip codes, and sometimes chips you can only get at a certain rank. Oh. One you're gonna need is Dash G. Only get it from S ranks. It'll go with your Met Guard G. Oh no. It's gonna stink. Well, it might be easier to get S ranks later on when I have, like, a good amount of stuff. I hope.
Yeah, that'd be a fun thing to look into. How the chip combination system works in this game.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do have base. I just need him to show up. I don't think he has it all yet. Pretty sure I have him equipped. Ah. Trying to move. Like, last second. Okay. Yeah, no, that was too bad. That was awful. Garbage.
Alright. I probably should head to bed because I do have to be up early in the morning. Because I also have a tiny bit more Christmas shopping to do, and that's gonna be wild!
Give me a number. Any number. 1 through 99.
8.
8?
Oh, through 99?
No. Well, 1 through 99.
Yeah, 1 through 99.
I thought you said 399.
42.
Ah, it was wrong.
69. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind.
Nice. Getting hit also reduces ranking. Technically, flinching reduces ranking. Which is an important difference, not relevant in the first game, but will be relevant later. Oh no.
Is there like a page where you find out what the passcode is?
I think there is something that tells you, but I don't remember what it is.
Maybe you should go look for that thing.
Oh, the passcode has been changed. There's no hint though for it. Passcode hint none. I forgot that it changes too.
Oh, it's a high-low game. Okay, so what you do... Okay. So... Start off with 50.
Well, it doesn't tell you if you're too high or too low.
Yeah, yes, it does.
Oh, it does. I'm just stupid.
Too low. Okay, so you go up to 75.
Second
Okay, so
digit.
you're
Okay,
too high.
it's in the 60s. I think I only have like one more try left. Too high. It's probably 65. Yeah. Right. I think this took forever for me, like, when I was little. Passcode too low. Too high. Too low. Too high. Dang, I was hoping it was my favorite number. It is 63! Any excuse to hear this, song longer. You look carefully, they said that only the... Yeah, I'm just... I don't know how to read sometimes.
Reading is hard.
It is.
Like, we both play JRPGs, and reading is hard.
That's why I have that, and I also have... Wait for it. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on. There it is.
I never learned how to read!
That one too. Okay. Mega Battler. I've already done 100 battles, technically. Oh, the hand guys. I don't remember what they do. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Grab you.
Ah. Good. I was waiting for him to do something. There you go.
Further, I'm gonna go now. Bye, everyone!
Oh, see you, Will. I'm probably going for another... It's only been an hour. Wait, no. 9 days.
You're going about another hour.
Yeah, another hour. Because the timer reset, so I had to... I'm like,
Yeah.
I've only been going for an hour 50. That's not right.
Yeah. Realistically, probably another like 40-ish minutes.
About, roughly.
Yeah, because it'll be midnight for you in about 40-ish minutes. That's usually when you end off.
This is another high-low.
Yeah. Good night. Bye bye.
See ya.
You may want to also switch your voice channel instead. If you want to.
Sure. Where
Okay.
is... Oop. Well, I don't know.
It's a barrel!
Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that was just perfect timing. I'm so confused. Barrel! If you bust or something, shooting it from close up makes you fire more rapidly. Yeah, I did remember that. I'm just scared. Too high still. Let's do 5. Too low. That was probably the last one. Ah, it's like 8 or 9. Alright. Too low. Too high. Too high. Too high. Oh! So it's still somewhere in the 50 range. Too low. Oh, I didn't see the second part. Second digit too low. Hey, 57. Okay. Thank you, Will. Where's Numberman? Is he in this? Yeah. Okay. Then I want to go over here. Number of doors in the school. That wasn't Numberman. I'm stupid. That was a regular NPC. Number of doors in the school. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that's it. I think there was another door, but I don't know if they're counting that. Okay. These games have such good music. I'm an absolute sucker for good music. So I can just vibe to this. Wait for it. So hard to hit. There we go. That works. Ooh. I remember using that chip a good amount of time. Yeah. Now I have to go back over here because I'm stupid and thought that was Numberman. For some reason. I don't know why I did that. That was a waste. that one. Well, that goes through. Huh. So the other one probably does too. Oh, perfect. Just what I needed. I might as well just finish them like this. How much money am I at? 7... okay. I'm doing good on that. I think? I don't know. I don't remember the prices of things in this. What do you have to say? Oh. Yes, I did. Thank you. I already did. Way ahead of you. I keep forgetting to see if I equipped base. I'm pretty sure I did. Mr. Fishman. Nice. I guess that's how you're supposed to do it. Goad them. Just hope that it works. Ooh, another HP memory. Glad I came back over here. I definitely didn't find all of those way back when. Are you moving? Okay, good. Oh. I think there's a bomb one that I can do, too. A fusion. I thought he was gonna hit behind me. One thing I really don't like about this game, the drop rate of chips is weirdly low. Even if you do a fight perfectly, S-rank it, destroyed your enemies, dance on their corpses, you might still just get Zenny. It's really annoying. Okay, so they fix it later on, is what I'm taking from that. I definitely don't like that, though, because all of the chips are needed for a trophy in this one, where apparently the getting all the chips is a chore. I mean, it doesn't matter as much for me, because I do want to get all of the chips. Because, I mean, there's this handy-dandy library here. I actually never realized, I think, that... What do those medals mean? Is it just the level 2 and level 1? Well, no. I guess that wouldn't really make sense, would it? Would it? No. I don't know what those are. I never noticed those in the original. I'm sure they were there. I just... There's a rarity. Don't really affect anything except in regards to the chip trader. Oh, okay, okay. Huh. The more you know. Nice. I could have gotten a triple kill. Well, if it was lined up right. Why did I do that? You know how this works. There you go. Actually, I got Quake, didn't I? Temporary immunity might come in handy. I do have base. Do have Quake. Do have the Recover 30 as well. I think I'm good. You can save scum? I do like me some save scumming. If it makes it easier, I will absolutely do it. The only thing I don't do in terms of making things easier for myself, in terms of like... Oh, there's base. In terms of using... in terms of completion, is changing difficulty. I never really like using... Love base. I never really like using a difficulty option, like changing to easy to get past something. Doesn't feel authentic. I need it to feel authentic. I need it to feel right. Which is more or less stupid, but... Look at that. Look at that. And that only got me a cannon. I feel like that was Quake-worthy. Run strat is to grind a ton of fodder chips to put it into the chip trader. Oh, right, because there's a little... there's a thing in Higsby's shop, isn't there? Is that what you're talking about? Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to see it to remember if I ever used it or not. Ideally, I should have, probably, but when I was little, I didn't really use mechanics in games. Why, you may ask? Yeah. Yeah, me too. Here's this thing that might make the game a little easier. No. You don't want it. But you're complaining about this thing happening. You can just get past it like this. Nah. Nah. There we go. Okay, cool. It's a trap! It's a tarp. I'm stuck in a tarp. Where's the AV room? I think it's past here. No. Lan, you stupid idiot. Off. Oh. Wait. Smells pretty bad. Forget, It's not one of these, is it? Oh, here we go. Okay. Gaming bad. Gaming bad. Careful with it though. I've seen far too many put all of their chips in hoping to get one more really good One, fodder chips are always the way to go. I've never been much of a gambler, so, I've been more of a hoarder, actually. So, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll do just fine. These guys can die. Base has my back. Love you, dude. Yeah, time bomb. Okay, 26 chips. I have gotten a good amount, I think. Click 1A. They're called Handy with an I. It's okay. I don't judge creativity here because I'm not creative. There you go. They're flappy. I didn't know that. I thought one of the games... I thought all of them, like, showed their names when you encounter them. At least when you first encounter them. I thought it showed, like, the menu, and then their names, like, whoever was on the field. I swear I remember that. Start doing then 2, maybe 3? Okay. That was what, too high? Still too high. Too low. Too low. 8 or 9. Let's do 9. Too high. It was 8. God dang it. Hate it here. Too high. Too high. Too high. What is it, like 1 or 2? Hate it. Oh my god. 4 was still too high. Alright, let's just go straight down to 10. Okay. Too low. Too high. 7! You think it was double O? Freaking Bond. Is that the... No. No? I don't remember. I need you to... Yeah. That's what I wanted. I know Miss Mari calls them Matools or Mators. Weren't they Mators in the original games too? There you go. I was always confused by that. Find an ID card. She was... I don't think in here. No, that's right. I already looked at that. She's in some closet. Oh, yeah. No, she's in here. Okay. Well, well, well. Lan! Help me! Box full of toilet paper, floor wax. Bye, Miss Mari. Oh, yeah. In the original, they were called Metools. Okay. So Miss Mari... That's so weird, then. Tried to localize it. Huh. Localizations are always strange. Sure, child. You can have my ID card. Oh, it's in here. So that is where I need to go, and there's a blue thing here. Bah! I was trying. Don't judge me, Miss Mari, kinda cute. She is. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. This is no judgment zone. Except for back when I was playing Judgment. But it's okay, because then I played Lost Judgment, and that fixed everything. Balanced everything out. No, I had a big crush on her, too. And actually, I had a teacher that kind of resembled her in high school. It was a little weird. A little weird. Oh, cool. That still hit him. I didn't think it would. Honestly, I'm fine with just tanking hits. There you go. Never realized how Fisher-Price the card reader looks. You're right. You're absolutely right. Oh my god. It's amazing. They could have made bank. Come on, Capcom. Get in on this. Too low. Too low. Too low. Too low. It's in the 90s. Too high. I'm feeling 94. I'm feeling 90. Nah. Too high. Too high. It's in the 20s. Said too high, right? 22! Oh, it just throws me right into him? Okay. Yeah, I remember the anime making her really good. I loved the anime so much. I never finished it. I really want to. I don't remember how far I got. I know they didn't... I don't think they finished the dub. I remember Trill. I don't know why I remember Trill, but I do remember Trill. That was weird. And then the Star Force anime, I never even ended up watching that. Which sucks, because, I mean, I didn't know it existed until way after. You're a poo-poo. You know it. Come on, Number Man. Are you stationary? You're not stationary. Are you? Oh, yeah, I guess you are. Bye, Number Man. No, it's not gonna... I mean, 200 is a good chunk, but... Capcom already made bank on Battle Network. Do you realize how much merch the series had? You know, actually, I didn't know about the... I knew about the PETs, I think. But I didn't know about the actual battle chips. Like, there are physical battle chips. And, like, a pretty sizable collector's, like, fan base that I did not know. I didn't know anybody knew about this series. Until maybe the past few years, where I got invited to like a battle chip server, and I meant to kind of start collecting actually, but I don't know, it just didn't really end up happening, and I don't know, I was so enthused by the fact that like there are real battle chips, like those, it's awesome. It's so cool! I do have a PET, actually, too, from that server. Bought it off one of the guys. Yeah, I probably am better off watching the sub, but I did like the dub. Trill was season 4? Okay. How many seasons were there? When did you watch the anime? I only finished being fan subbed like a little over a year ago. Really? Huh. Japan only merch. Hate that. When did I watch the anime? Probably around the time. We'll go 10 to 15 range. Which would be 2005 to 2010-ish. Maybe. Oh, the dice. I kind of forgot about that. I could swear I can, like, trash chips. I think that's a feature later on. I have one of those too. Oh. Can't use anything. You can trash chips in 2 onwards. Great. Trill was Japan only? Huh. Didn't know that. 5 seasons and a movie? I don't think I knew about the movie. Only the first 2 seasons were ever released in English. Why do I know about Trill then? Because I could swear Trill was dubbed, but like the Trill stuff was dubbed. Huh. I don't know. I might be from another dimension. You found me out. Guagugu? I'm seeing you in rare chips now. I should collect chips by busting viruses. Okay, you want to trade? I sure. I've seen some people online say that, like, they hate Battle Network 1. And I don't get it. I mean, it's a little bare bones, but I don't get hate. I enjoy it. I think. Can't you fight Glide at some point? Mega Man, what a rough day. A Mega Man is what you do when you're just like you do the deep inhale and then just man. That's a Mega Man. It was a gift from a mysterious group at the school opening. Such a weird detail. Is it from World 3? I thought those were chickens, to be honest. Alright. Chip Shop, opening soon. That is so fast. This is same day. This is the same day. So that means we beat up Higsby, and then he just was like, you know what? Change your part. I have this already prepared flyer. I'm just gonna slap it on this random building, and they are out of a house. Higsby, no, that's bad. Higsby, no. Higsby, yes. I don't know if now is a good time or not, but I'm gonna go to that shop. Hi, Dash Frame. Welcome to stream. I heard that you deleted Fireman. Wow. Yeah, I can't wait for the refights. That will probably happen at, like, the weirdest possible time. I mean, I know they patrol different specific areas, but I don't know where off the top of my head. No, this isn't first playthrough. Well, it might as well be. I've played this, like, way, like, 10 years ago. And, I figure it's time to go back to the series, and, I wanna 100% it. I loved it growing up. Can't tell you how much I remember or don't, but, you know. So far, I've remembered a good amount. I know Color Man's here, Elect Man. Who else is in this one? Iceman. I think Iceman's next. Actually, yeah, it just, like, rolls it out. It's not random until you find the specific spot he's in. He's invisible, then if you jack out and in, he'll start to appear. Oh. I have a lot to complain about with 1, but I said this earlier in my stream. There's a lot of good in this game. A lot of people say to skip it, but I think because it's so bare bones, it's great to train on. Because in later games, some early game bosses are as hard as post-game bosses. Yeah. I do remember having a lot of difficulty in some of the future ones. I think, I could be wrong, but I want to say 4 had, was it Sandman or Desert Man or something? 4 was the tournament one, right? Agreed so much. Played this for the first time with Legacy Collection, beating this game. Such a strong appreciation for how much 2 and 3 improved on things. Desert Man's 3, okay. I think I remember having a tough time with him. I could be wrong. And I think... No, never mind. Played 2 when I was a kid, but never finished it. Been playing through the entire series. I'm on 5. Oh, nice, nice. Are you 100%ing them too, or are you just doing... just going through? These are fantastic games. And honestly, growing up, I always thought they were underrated. But, like I said, I'm really glad that there's an actual, like, fan base. I'm gonna line you guys up. Yeah! Murder. Easily my favorite collection of all time. I'm so glad that they did this. All versions. Yep, I looked ahead in some of the trophies, and the fact that they're making you play all of the versions for Platinum is a little insane. I'm not necessarily complaining, but I don't know. That was B. Only plan on BN3 and 6 since they apparently have some of the best post games. I remember 6 having a pretty solid post game. I've never actually played 2, so I'm excited to get to that. Whenever I beat 1, I'm gonna do that. Also, I'm going to go ahead and post the Discord just in case. This Battle Network won't be like a weekly thing or anything. It won't be too regular at the moment, because right now I'm going through I have a streaming schedule that I work around my work schedule with, and right now I'm going through Mondays is the Yakuza series, which I'm on Fist of the North Star, which is made by the same guys. Wednesdays has been Persona 3, but that's probably going to take a break soon, as I got reminded earlier, for Majora's Mask Randomizer. And Friday has been Xenoblade X with my friend Will. So whenever, I don't know, Battle Network will probably just be a every now and then type thing. I'm in the mood and just want to go through. Maybe a Sunday thing. 4 is gonna be not fun. Only 100%ing 3 and 6. Yeah. I have all of the versions on the cartridges, except I think Psybeast Gregar for 6. And I think White? What was that, 4? Or no, that's 3, I think. 3 was blue and white. And then 4 was red and blue or something. Right? I don't know. I could be wrong. And then I bought them on the Wii U. And then right after I bought them on the Wii U, after Nintendo said, hey, we're closing down the shop, Capcom decided, hey, we're going to do a Battle Network collection. And I'm like, cool, Capcom, you couldn't have said that earlier? I mean, I'm fine with giving Battle Network my money, but jeez, dude. Whatever. It's okay. Also, I love the box art. It's so good. I want this. I also... Wait. Oh, that's right. Power up. Hammer A. Cover 50. Let's do another one of these. Let's do one of these. And let's do one of... Yeah. Oh, I thought it was gonna... Should I just grab... Maybe I should just... forgot about that. Should I buy another one? Nah, You know what? Yeah, let's go for it. I'm so stingy with money. Alright. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I can just check out. I wish I could have bought another power-up. I think I'd rather have the damage up than anything else. Why do I look so glum on opening day, you ask? There was a landslide and we can't run. It's such a fun full box. Look, Mario and Luigi. Here the virus. Oh, God dang it. 4 also have a lot to say about, but don't want to jump too far ahead. I'll just say I think that 4 also has a lot of good marred by baffling decisions. Well, that's interesting. I don't remember... I guess I don't know. I don't really remember too much from 4. I think the most I remember... It's kind of jumbled in my head, though. I think I remember the most about 1. And maybe 6. And then it's kind of jumbled from 3 to 5. I don't really know what events take place where. I agree, Dash. This is my favorite Mega Man series. Oh, becoming one of your favorite game series, hands down. That's nice. It's awesome. Lore and world building has some charm. And honestly, the music is just, like, all of the music in the series is such a bop. I love AC/DC's Town theme. I just play it to chill sometimes. Proof of Courage is a really good, just, like, hero theme in general. The dungeon themes, the boss themes, all the battles, etc. It's all just so good. So nice. Yeah, the internet themes are awesome. Personal strategy is to do attack, then charge, then rapid. Anything works. I might keep it all balanced. I might try. I wonder if I even used power-ups when I was little. Remember how I said that I don't... when I was growing up, I didn't really use mechanics? I honestly wonder if I ever even powered up my Buster. I wouldn't put it past me. You know what? I probably should have gotten the charge shot then. I didn't even think about that. I'll probably do that next. I want to collect more Battle.net merch, at least stuff that isn't too insanely expensive. Get into the, there are physical battle chips. You can get into the, battle chip trading, frenzy. It seems like a really fun thing to collect. And I honestly wish I knew about it when I was younger, because I would have gone crazy over them. Though I also probably wouldn't have been able to have them. But, details. Oh yeah, pixel art's great. I can't wait to get to the games with, like, the souls and stuff, which, honestly, that might start in 2, but, again, I never played 2, so... I know various things from 2. like very, very small things. I'm actually really excited to get to it. I thought it would hit him. I thought I misjudged how it would curve. Yeah. Okay. I max attack, then charge, then rapid. Still in the middle of maxing rapid. Played 2 in the summer of '01 when I was a little kid and didn't take advantage of things like program advances. Had no idea about it. Yeah, you know. You know. There were a lot of things that current me would be very upset at younger me for just ignoring in general. One of the things that I never really grew out of is I still don't use a lot of items in, like, RPGs. Like, if there's a... Say that Pokemon kept the one-time use TMs, I would never use a TM. Ever. Thankfully, they deviated from that, so I use them. But, yeah, no, I would never, in my life, use any items. Yay, X panel. This game, what crazy ideas Capcom has. Phone-like devices that you can video chat with and send email. Japan's wild. I don't know how they come up with this crud. Freaking insane. Thanks, Japan. This is a bit off topic, but it's why I love games like Xenoblade that rely on cooldowns rather than time ordering. Something that I just thought about. Does the timer still count when the chip screen goes on? Does it time you for picking stuff? I don't think it does. For rankings. Xenoblade is my favorite game series. Nice. I've only played Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition, and honestly that very easily became one of my, if not my favorite JRPG. I mean, Thousand Year Door is there too. If you count that as a, yeah, I would count it as a JRPG. But yeah, they're both like super high up. I wouldn't be able to pick between the two. I love them too much. So I beat Xenoblade 1. I 100%ed Xenoblade 1. I've never really 100%ed a, I think that's a trigger. I never really 100%ed a, RPG before, Xenoblade. Because there's just so much and all, but, like, Xenoblade was so much fun. I couldn't really help it. And then me and my friend Will are, like I said before, we're going through Xenoblade X together on stream. We're co-streaming it. Because we initially thought that it had more of an online multiplayer than it does. But it doesn't. But we're still going with it anyway, because they're killing the online service for the Wii U and 3DS in April, I think. So, we're trying to get that done. I think we're in chapter 8, or 8 is next. But yeah, X has been fun. Does not count during the custom stream, that's good. And Scream zooming chips. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. That is very good to know. Happy about the remaster of that game, I've always wanted to play it. 1,000 years. Day one for me. In the middle of watching a playthrough of Xenoblade 1, it's so good. It's so good. I want to play the Wii version eventually. Fun fact, I actually got the Wii version way back when for, I want to say, $2 to $5 from GameStop. I don't know how. I was friends with somebody at the time that worked at GameStop, and honestly, come to think of it, that was probably a very under-the-table move. I don't know. It was pre-owned, though. It might have just been $5. This was before, like, the big boom of Xenoblade. I think. I don't know. Huh. Thinking back on it, it's a little weird. 3 is the only one I 100%ed more or less. I'm excited for 2 and 3. Play the Wii version, a YouTuber I've been watching since middle school. Nice, nice. I've been streaming all of them. Or, well, I will be streaming all of them. The Wii version's so weird because it has just, like, very weird models. I'm so glad they went the cel-shaded look for all of them. X doesn't look as bad. Should I get a different Recover 50? G seems important. Because you wanted a 50, right? Oh, L. You want L. You saw it in Melu's house. Jack in Port at Melu's house. Forget the address of where it is. Actually, I should be checking Melu's house periodically because I want to see if that scene is there. I don't remember which game it's in. Yeah, is it this one? I'm getting dressed. Out! Stop peeking, you pervert. And that's where I first heard the term pervert. Like, what's that? I call it a scene, but it's not really. Actually, do I have it? I feel like I'd give it to him if I... I don't think I do. It was Recover 50L, right? Not 30? It might have been 30. Hold up. Memories of watching Melu change. She's what, 12? Thanks, Japan. Thank you, Japan. It's great. Yeah, it was 50. Okay, that's what I thought. Second guessing myself. I didn't know if he wasn't taking it because it was like in my satchel versus in my library or in my actual folder. But I guess that doesn't make sense in hindsight. I vaguely remember going into the piano. Let's see. What did Dash say? Just bought a DS Lite in the first Star Force game and plan on collecting at least one version of each. Even though they're pricey, yeah, it is. Waiting on that collection. It will be nice to have every single game in my collection, every version of Battle Network and Star Force. I think I played all of the Star Force games. I'm not so sure about 3. I definitely did 2. And I own Pegasus. I rented 2, I want to say 2 Joker, and 3, I honestly don't remember if I played that or not. I don't know. Those deserve a revisit too, though. I loved Star Force 1. The boss battle music I go back to a lot. Such fond memories of Star Force 1. Can you guys line up? Can you guys line up? Hey. Hey, can you guys line up? Okay, but can you... Yeah! Oh, poop. There we go. That's fine. 3 is Black Ace, Red Joker. Okay. Then maybe. Maybe I did play 3. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, because 2 was what? Ninja and... There's like Ninja and Zerker? I think it was just 2 versions. Or something. I don't know. No, Melu, I'm not here to watch you change. I'm here to check into your piano. Wait, no! No! Oh wait, I have a sound for that. Hold up.
Uh-oh. You're under arrest for being horny on Main. It's the Horny Police reporting for duty.
Love that. Star Force is good, but the DX mod of 1 makes it so much better. Same with the not-so-DX mod of 2. Technically 3, it's weird. It's Zerker and Ninja and Zerker and Saurian. Ah, that's what it was. I do remember it being a little weird. Actually, I wonder if I skipped 2. That doesn't sound like me. I usually go through like any series in order. I hope you do get... Oh yeah, I forgot I could just get that. I hope you do get 2 and 3 soon. Sooner rather than later, like next year soon. For cheap. You've got mail. I miss AOL. You're not chicken. Maybe I am, Dex. Maybe I am chicken. Ever think about that? On that battle you for my link. For hundo. I have an upgrade too. Roll, kill him. I always meant to get the other versions of Star Force 1 at least, but I only ever ended up picking up Pegasus. Most people would have probably gone for Dragon, because dragons are cool. But nope, I went for Pegasus, because you know what? Pegasus Pegasi are cool. Got him. Got him. I need you to stop doing that. Okay, now I need him in a very specific spot. It wasn't there. It takes too long. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make that. I got Dragon myself. You have Leo. Cool, cool. Got the whole trifecta here. DX mod combines them all? Ooh, I like that. I'm sure that will be my third playthrough of all of these. The modded version. In another 10 years. Gutsman! I always loved the other Navi chips. They're exciting. Get rid of 10. It's gonna cost me a pretty penny, but I have some games I'm parting with on Mercari that I don't care about having in the collection. All in all, I'll most likely get most of the price knocked off through that. That's good. Yeah, you gotta have a plan for collecting stuff. As a kid, I never 100%ed any of these, and I realized how much content I missed. You know, me too, because looking through the trophies, there are things for quests that I don't think I've ever heard of. There are things for minigames that I honestly don't remember ever touching. I mean, if anything, maybe once, but like, I do not recall. So yeah, it's a little jarring. That's why I'm like, I'm super excited to see like all of the stuff that I missed, like just when I was a kid, and actually appreciate the story, because I understood it. I just couldn't appreciate it at the time. I remember like who Mega Man is and stuff. Like, no spoilers, but I do remember that like big plot twist and being like, whoa, that's awesome. First bit of in-depth storytelling that I've ever gotten exposed to. Oh, see ya, Dash. Thank you for stopping by. I do hope to, like I said, I don't know when I'll be doing this again, but, you know, in due time. Let's see. Now's the time to get Dash G? What's the best way to get... Oh, because of Gutsman G. This is a PA you want. There are a bunch of the Dash viruses in Yai's PC, the ones that look like birds. Yeah, they're called fishy. I love that. Alright, I'll do that. And then I think... I am almost at 3 hours. 3 hours is my normal end time-ish. I usually go for 3 or 4. But yeah. Yeah, I think we can grind for G. And then, where is your PC? Is it here? Is it your phone? So we can grind for Dash G. It's the photo? Oh yeah, this is a random. Photo. This one? Oh yeah. That makes sense. I think Yai was always my least favorite until character development. Yeah, it's this. So they're just in here. How do I add another row? Or is it just that add button? I haven't noticed if it's actually been highlighted. Thought I had to unlock it. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I'm stupid. Never mind. That's why I haven't been doing that. I just have not been paying attention and thought it was grayed out the entire time. Shh. I'm slow sometimes. It's okay. They'll only add until you choose a chip. Okay. Okay. I thought I could permanently have it like that. Here they are. The boys. Do. That sucked. I hate myself. Yeah, now is where the Mega Buster starts becoming useful. It's a straight line, right? Why did I do that now? Oh, okay. It's an attack all. But they don't care about this stuff. It's permanent in 2 and 3. Okay. I'm glad that I remember all of the good quality of life changes that start from 2 onward. Beat you to death with your best friend! Didn't think that was gonna be it. Why didn't that show up first? Yeah, it's a pretty, it might just be some kind of interesting pattern. I wouldn't have called it. Never in a million years. Whenever I have a question, I'll just think about 2 and 3. You know what? Maybe Battle Network 1 does suck. Gotta be S rank, base will do it. Gotta be lucky, about a 1/6 chance. I'll be here for a sec. Bright side. Money for power-ups and HP mounts. Though, when do I get this? It's gonna bother me. The reward is worth it. I'm waiting. Just waiting. Bah. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with having all the power-ups, like, really early on. I won't, probably, because now they're both at 5,000. So that kind of stinks. But it's okay. Bah. Nice. I shouldn't have backed up, probably. Dash D. There's another weird thing in 1. You already have that data. It's respawning data. If you somehow lose the reward you got from that data, you can pick it up again from that one. Gets really expensive. Some power-ups get to 50,000. Oh no. How high can you go? Nice. That's a dash D. Man, I'd be grinding money forever. Unless there's a good spot for it. That is roll. That's not who I want. I got up to 200,000 by repeatedly beating Gutsman over and over. Still didn't have enough for everything. Yikes. It sounds like, well, I mean, there's definitely an end here. What, is that 5? Probably 5. 5 for each. And then HP mems, probably, I would think you go up to 999. I need some freaking 80 chips. Bah. Base, where are you? Can I empty my folder a little bit? Just to have him appear? Good news is later in the game you can get other chips that'll help you S-rank viruses fast. This combo will help you get those chips. You can have multiple of this combo as well. Ah, cool, okay. I would just need to farm some Gutsmans and... Dang. Dang it! Oh, now he shows up. Get out of here. Not a single dude to be seen. Thanks, Base. Thanks, dude. Maybe I should take out Roll and Gutsman just so I don't, like, have the hope come up. A star! A star chip! That's what I need! No. No, it's not. Great, another cannon. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. This combo makes most, if not all, bosses a joke. Well, so does turning on the cheat mode. Actually, it might be better to, if I can time this. Nope. Okay. Nope. If I could have timed that, that probably would have been perfect. Do I do it again? Here. There you go. Well, I don't think I still don't think I would have gotten it, but Oh my god, base! Dude! I don't need you for a cannon. You're awful. Terrible. I was really hoping I could just... There you go. That's not gonna work. Eh. You can still get G from 9 and 10, albeit more rare. Still requires you to be good at the game. And lucky. Whoa. What was that one game that was like clearly a tribute to this? It was an indie game a while back. I don't remember the name, but I wanted to check that out too. It was like a roguelike. It was Battle Network, but a roguelike. Something Eden? I could be wrong. I never did check that out. I always wanted to. Yeah, base. Now watch me have a... watch me get a cannon. Maybe Time Bomb would help. You don't know. I don't know. It was an awesome... Dash G! Yeah, okay, cool. Save. It was really cool. I want to check this out real quick. Hold up. Battle Network indie game. One Step from Eden. It might be on sale on Steam. I don't know if that's just being weird though. But yeah, One Step from Eden. That was the game. It honestly looks worth checking out. Alright, so, what was it? It was Gutsman. Maybe I should put them all next to each other in the... Here, let's get rid of Mini Bomb. I'll put that right next to Gutsman. And, it was the... Not Little Bomb. I know it by the picture. I promise, I don't know the name. But I know it by the picture. Oh, you know what? It's already in here. I'm stupid. There it is. Fire Tower. To do this combo, you need to select... Oh, it's Met Guard. Met Guard. I thought it was Fire Tower. Met Guard. There it is. Wait, that's A. I need Met Guard G. There it is. Let's get rid of that. There you go. Met Guard, Dash, and Gutsman in one turn in that order. Met Guard, Dash, Gutsman. Fire Tower's just a good chip. Fair enough. Alright. Getting them to spawn is gonna be easy, especially here. Heck, Um. Yeah. I was thinking of just pressing add, but I was just gonna waste chips. Yeah, let's just do add. There's Metgard. Once you get more Gutsman chips, it's all over. Get rid of these. Metgard dash Gutsman. Metgard dash Gutsman. Metgard dash Gutsman. That's Gutsman. Metgard dash Gutsman. Metgard dash Gutsman. I'm trying to remember it so that I don't screw this up. Honestly, I should write down any combos that I have. Still no dash. That's alright. This music's a bop. A veritable banger, if you will. Oh, is that dash? Alright. So Metgard, Gutsman. Wait. I knew I would do that. Metgard dash Gutsman. And that's why I check. Okay. And it just fuses. Program advance. Gut shoot. What do I... Is it all-encompassing, or do I have to be in a specific position or anything? It's probably all-encompassing, I would think. Same row. Okay. Oh, nice. He just punches you at the enemy. I love that. Yeah, and 500 damage. Yeah, no, I saw that too. 500 damage. Freaking destroys everything. Does it go through enemies, or does it just hit the one thing that, like, whatever it hits first? 500 damage is insane. I don't think I honestly don't think I've ever seen something do 500 damage in any of these. Just hits one. Okay. But that's why you get multiples. And just fill out your entire library with it. I would love to just spam that. It'd be awesome. You know what? Not that. Do I have a pen? Oh, yeah, I do. Cool. I stole that from work. Whatever. Not really good for S-ranking viruses, but for bosses, heck yeah. Is there like a screen nuke one that works for that? Most health any boss in this game will have is 1,000. How much does the final boss have? That's life virus, right? I don't know how I remember the final boss. I'm pretty sure that's the final boss of this one. He has probably like... Does he have... Okay, that's the 1,000 one. Why did I think it was higher than that? Huh. Weird. Secret post-game boss also has 1,000. I don't remember who it is in this, but it might be base. Hold up. 20. So. It was Met Guard. Dash. Guts. Okay. Like the good old days, just writing it down. I could throw it in Discord and just like I have a separate Discord that I just have like for notes in general, and I could throw it in there, but we'll go old school. There's a screen nuke one, but it takes 4 chips, and getting more of the non-Navi chips for the PA would require a lot of save scumming at the chip trader. Gotcha. I was kind of hoping to get Higsby unlocked, but I think it happens after right after Heisman, so it's fine. I'll get him next time. Probably stop here for the night, though. Though I do want to keep going. But tomorrow's going to be brutal. And the next day. Christmas in retail, yay. Moreover, the screen nuke one requires post-game chips. Oh. Well, that's no good. You can get Life Virus as a chip, right? Or no? I swear I got that before. I don't know. I'd have to check my Battle Network. It's the last chip you'll get. Oh, okay. So is that the 100% reward then? I don't know if I want to know. Alright. Very last chip. Wow. Then I must have never gotten it. Okay. I thought I did for some reason, but no. I really want to unlock Higsby. I got a good amount done though. I probably would have gotten more done if I remembered that saving works. Saving is a thing. I'm at 87 chips. 27 out of 176. If you did, you might have action replayed it. Nah, I don't think I action replayed Battle Network. I did for Pokemon. Actually, I don't even know. Well, maybe I did. I had a Game Shark for the GBA, and I had action replay for DS. I might have done Game Shark for Battle Network. I don't think, though. I don't know. Well, in any case, I am going to hit the sack. It was a good night. I do love this game. Like, I hold it right here. Right here. Game Shark, by the way, was the only way to get the base chip since it was event only. That makes sense. I feel like I didn't Game Shark this. When did base become not event only? Yeah. He probably in 2. They probably threw him into 2 and then onward. Later games used e-reader. The e-reader. God. I always wanted to grab that at some point. I always wanted to grab all of the weird peripherals. I have the Game Boy camera and the Game Boy... Do I have the printer? I don't think I have the printer. I thought I did. 2 onward, yeah. Love it. I could just listen to AC/DC Town all day. Honestly. When I was a kid, I wanted the printer so bad because of Pokemon. That's fair. I didn't find out about it until, like, way later. When I was just, like, probably a YouTube video, YouTube review. Maybe it was, like, PBG doing weird Nintendo peripherals or something. I don't know. This is probably something along those lines. And I loved it. Another one, I've always wanted the Wii Zapper. I've always wanted a lot of the weird peripherals. I have Kinect. I would put that under that. Kinect is weird. It was ahead of its time, and not good. But you had an e-reader? Oh, that's nice. Used it with my Pokemon cards. For the trading card, like for the trading card video game, which I don't get why that is a thing. They should have Battleship Challenge on here. I don't know why they wouldn't throw that on there. Still waiting on my re-release of Network Transmission as well. The trading card game had scannable cards for a bit. Okay. Huh. I didn't know that. I never really got to... I mean, I played a little bit. Dabbled. I dabbled in, like, the actual physical trading card game. And Yu-Gi-Oh! For that matter. But, and I played a little bit of the video game for the TCG, but I didn't like it because I don't know, I expected more. I didn't expect, for some reason, at the time, it was a little dumb kid brain, I didn't expect it to just be virtual card game. And I was a little disappointed. Because I'm like, this isn't a Pokemon game. This isn't a Pokemon game at all. I want to throw my balls. Honestly, I'd probably like it more now. But like at the time, one-track mind. I wanted a mainline Pokemon game. Now, I don't think the concept of spin-offs was even in my head at the time. God, I was really stupid when I was little. I guess ignorant. I didn't know a lot of stuff. Yeah. Some people have tried to get me into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games. I don't think I could do card game video games. I'm good. But freaking God. Maybe someday. I don't like turning much down. In any case, I will hop off to bed. It is currently 1 a.m. here. I was kind of hoping to get my work schedule this week so that I could throw the stream schedule up. But I'm thinking next Wednesday will probably be... I'm not doing anything Monday, that's Christmas. Wednesday I'm thinking will be Yakuza, Fist of the North Star. And then probably Friday is more of this, maybe? If I'm in the mood? Probably. But I'll be putting it up on the Discord. I'll throw that on here one last time. Thank you for showing up, Monzai, and sticking around and all of the tips and everything. Don't know much about Yakuza other than the meme. There are a bunch of memes. Oh, Dame Dane. I actually have that on the soundboard. It's one of the death sounds that I use very often. I highly recommend the series. It is, it has become one of my favorite games, like franchises of all time. It is very well polished and overall really fun, and I want to complete. I want to 100% all of them throughout. But right now, I'm just going through all of them. So, owned it on Steam for ages. If it's, I would say start with 0. If it's 0 that you have, and then just go through in terms of, you know, the numbers. And Dead Souls, Yakuza Dead Souls takes place after 4, I think it is, and that one was a really good spin-off game too. I didn't think I'd like it, but I loved it. There has not been a bad Yakuza game. Owned it since 2020? Alright. Highly recommend getting it to it sooner than later. 0, 1, and 2. 2 was one of my favorites. I'm tangenting. But yeah, definitely check out Yakuza. Next week, probably Wednesday, will be Kiwami. Well, Kiwami is one, yeah. It's just Kiwami means extreme. So it's just a remake of 1 and a remake of 2, basically. It's Yakuza Extreme and Yakuza Extreme 2. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. Because 1 and 2 were on the PS1 or PS2, PS2, and they I played Yakuza 1 PS2 as a celebration for beating all 0 through 6, and it was pretty interesting. Mark Hamill was in it. I'll be disappointed if they don't ride skateboards everywhere. Well, unfortunately, not in 1 and 2, but eventually. Woogity woogity. That one you might be in luck. Woogity woogity. Slow burn. Rocket power. Okay. I haven't thought about that for freaking ever. At least I remembered before you said rocket power. And that makes me feel good. Remember Otto and Sam, and one of my favorite jokes to come out of that, I think it was a comic, was I think it was Otto, the main guy, the main kid, like hanging on to Sam, the blonde kid, and Sam's like on a cliff or something, and they go woogity woogity woogie, and Sam falls, and Otto's just like, oh shoot. That was one of my favorite, like, just random comics that popped up on the internet. They got sand in the potato salad. God, that like unlocks a core memory. I didn't really like much of Rocket Power growing up, but I watched a few episodes. I enjoyed it. I didn't like hate it, but it's not something I'd religiously watch. If there was nothing else on and Rocket Power was on, I'm like, okay. The Ancient Hawaiians. I might not know that. I might not know that. Yeah, probably. I'm in for a rough 2 days because of retail. I'll stop tangenting. I'm bad at it sometimes. Thanks for watching, and have a good night, and hope to see you next week at some point. Good night. Do I have the bye? I don't have the bye. I always forget I have the bye.
Thank you!
Okay. I'll do the beetle.